Guys, it's not good. It's not good. It's really wet in here. What am I gonna do? Day 2 of walking from Kyushu to Hokkaido. And it's a wet one.
Praise Japan and their vending machine obsession, because this was the only coffee I was getting this morning. I sat there eating my breakfast, questioning all my life choices and deeping how rough this day ahead was going to be. Look at the state of the campsite. It was so flooded. Eventually the rain stopped, so this is me doing my best Drew Barrymore impression. I just couldn't contain my excitement.
Yes!
Look how beautiful it was though when the rain finally cleared. Look at those clouds. Morning stretches turned into a little bit of a dance party. I had to keep the spirits high, you know. Then eventually I got on my way, said goodbye to the campsite, walked along the main road for a bit, and then turned down this very dark, interesting path. It was so beautiful. There was water running all the way along. And I made a friend. Look at this little guy. I don't know what he was doing out here, but he was so cute. This waterfall was just on the roadside too, which was amazing. Look at me. It got really heavy at one point, so I pulled over and stopped, had a little rest in this shelter. And it was at this point where I realized how soaked I actually was. Everything was drenched. Regrettably, the weather showed no signs of letting up, so I carried on walking until I spied this little building, which I figured out was an onsen, which is Japanese for hot spring.
I am literally soaked through. This doesn't work. This second rain jacket doesn't work. I'm so wet. I've never done one of these before. I don't think this is the nicest one, but it is warm. I'm just going to strip off and I'm going to get in. I've left the onsen. I'm literally soaked through. The temptation to hitchhike right now is real, I'm telling you. But I'm gonna keep pushing on. I have to. I may be wet, but my spirits are still high. Hey. I didn't ask for this. He came along and he offered, and I went, fuck it. I'm gonna be doing plenty of walking. Sorry, Mum, I know you warned me about this, but I accepted cookies off a stranger who just picked me up in his van. They were really good, though. We had a nice long Google Translate conversation as best as we could. He even insisted on buying me dinner. I just wanted ramen, but he made me get gyoza too. He even insisted I finish off with a beer, even though he wasn't drinking. My man did spark up a cigarette on the way to the hotel, though, so shout out Yashiro, you are my saviour. Got to the hotel, and literally everything I owned was soaked through, so I hung up my clothes, put the electronics out to dry, put out my camera to dry. Luckily, my diaries weren't ruined, but they were a little wet, so they're drying too. Bag was drenched, so that's on the table drying. Even Sid got soaked. Look at him there, bless him. Luckily, this room came with a nice button-down nightie for me to wear, so I was rocking that. And see you all tomorrow!